is what the Karnataka CET 2020. Okay, booklet number or the question paper code is what A1. So those who are having a A1, so please check yourself, and then those who are having a different code, then find out the question number and get the solution here. Okay, so we will start with the first question. Okay, so the first question that is from the topic what gravitation. The first question belongs to the what topic gravitation. Okay, so the value of the acceleration due to gravity. So read the question, okay, and according to that frame the your equations. So value of the acceleration due to gravity at the height 10 kilometer. Okay, so the gh at height 10 kilometer, that is gh is equal to what, how much it is, x given. Okay, so where h is equal to what, 10 kilometer. Okay, so next is at what depth. So they have you have to find out what d, at what depth the gd acceleration due to gravity at the depth is equal to what, same that of the what on the surface at a height h. Okay, so we know the equation, two equations are there. So gh is equal to what, g 1 minus 2h by r. Okay, and due to depth is equal to g 1 minus d by r. Okay, so the given is what, gh and gd both are equal. So, okay, so from this equation you can take it as gh is equal to what, gd. Okay, so I will take these equations, 1 minus 2h by r is equal to what, g 1 minus h by r. Okay, so if you solve this, g will get cancel out, so 1 minus plus minus cancel out, so it becomes what, and r is also cancel out. So 2h is equal to what, sorry, 2h is equal to what, d. Okay, so therefore at what depth they have asked. So 2, height is given 10, so it becomes what, 20 kilometer. Height is what, 20 kilometer. So option B is correct. Option B is correct. Okay, so moving towards the next question. Okay, so I make it here. Okay, so next question is depending on the what, Young's modulus. So topic that is mechanical properties of solids. Mechanical properties of solid. Okay, so here Young's modulus of the perfectly rigid body. So we know Young's modulus is equal to what, stress divided by a strain. Okay, and you have to know what is a perfectly rigid body. So for rigid body, okay, the shape and size will be remain same. Shape and size remain same. Okay, that means there is no change in the shape and size. Therefore y is equal to what, stress is equal to what, force upon area, and strain is equal to what, change in the length divided by original length. Okay, so if you solve this, f divided by a multiply by what, l divided by delta l. But for the rigid body there is no change in the shape and size. That means if you apply the force, it has a area constant, it has the initial length, but delta l will be what, 0, because there is no change in the length. It means delta l is equal to 0. So this delta l becomes 0, and this anything divided by delta l will give you what, infinity. Will give you what, infinity. So for the Young's modulus, the rigid body, for the perfectly rigid body, Young's modulus is nothing but what, infinity. Okay, so this is what the answer, and this is the explanation for that. Okay, so moving towards the next question, third one. A wheel starting from the rest. Okay, a wheel starting from the rest gains an angular velocity of 10 radian per second. So angular velocity, it is given 10 radian per second. Okay, after uniformly accelerated, that means a is there, so alpha is there. Okay, and then t is given how much, 5 second, the total angle through which it has a turn. That means we have to find out what, a theta itself. Okay, so we know theta is equal to what, or you know that equation, s is equal to what, ut plus half a t square. But this equation is applicable for the what, only a straight line motion, but we are dealing with what, angular motion. So all the terms will be different. Theta is equal to what, omega naught plus half alpha t square. Okay, so initial starting from the rest, so omega naught, here omega naught is equal to what, 0. Omega naught is equal to 0. Therefore theta is equal to what, half alpha t square. But a we don't know, but a can be calculated from this equation. Omega is equal to what, omega naught plus alpha t, unlike the v is equal to what, v naught plus at, like that. Okay, so omega is given, that is final velocity, angular velocity 10 0 plus a into 5, therefore alpha is equal to what, 10 by 5, it is nothing but the 2 radian per second square. Okay, so if we place here theta is equal to what, half into 2 into 5 whole square, so half of 2 I cancel out, so left is what, 25 radian, it is 25 radian. So option A is correct, option A is correct. Okay, so moving towards the next question. Okay, so this belongs to the what, mechanical properties of the fluid, mechanical properties of fluid. Okay, so let me check. Okay, so you have the iceberg float in the water with a part of it submerged. Okay, so suppose this is the water level. Okay, so this is the water level, and you have iceberg. Okay, so it is floating, that means half of the iceberg is submerged like this. Okay, so this portion is submerged and this portion is what, that is above the water, above the water. Okay, so now this ice has a certain mass. Okay, so that can be written as weight is equal to what, mass of the ice and divided by what, acceleration due to gravity. Okay, and why this is floating, because whatever the gravitational force is there on this ice cube, the exactly the force is what, a buoyant force is there. Okay, and that is nothing but again mass of the displaced liquid. Okay, so what actually it is based on the what, Archimedes principle. So whatever the amount of water is displaced, the same amount of this will be there. Okay, force will be there. So it is nothing but amount of water displaced and the, you can say this one. Okay, so acceleration due to gravity, acceleration due to gravity. Okay, so mass into, sorry, force is equal to what, mass into A. Okay, so the second question. Okay, so by seeing this diagram, it is nothing but what, FB is equal to what, weight, FB is equal to what, weight. So FB is equal to what, mass of the water into G plus mass of the ice into G. Okay, and we know density is equal to what, mass upon volume, mass upon volume. If you are talking about the density, or you can say mass, mass of the, mass is equal to what, density multiplied by volume, density multiplied by volume. So we will take this as a rho. Okay, therefore in case of the water, it is nothing but the density of the water and the volume. Okay, so we will consider this as a volume, small volume for the water. Okay, in case of the ice, okay, it is nothing but density of the ice multiplied by volume, total volume of the ice. Okay, so now just replace here. Okay, so it becomes mass of the water becomes density of the water multiplied by small volume V and then G. Okay, or else cancel out this G here, it becomes what, density of the ice multiplied by capital V. Okay, so you need a fraction, fraction means what, final, sorry, how much water is or how much volume is there. Okay, so V divided by total V is equal to what, rho ice divided by rho water. Okay, so V divided by V, small v divided by capital V, ice is how much, density of the ice is 0.917 and density of the water is almost 1. Okay, it is 1, it is not given but you have to consider it is 1. Therefore V divided by V is equal to what, 0.917. 0.917. If you multiply, you will get a 91.7% something. Okay, so option A is correct, option A is correct. So it depends on the what, Archimedes principle, Archimedes principle. So get that idea of the Archimedes principle. Next one. Okay, so here is the next question. Okay, so next question belongs to the what, thermal properties of the matter, thermal properties of the matter. Okay, a sphere, cube. Okay, you have the sphere and one cube is there, sphere and the cube is there, and you have one thin circular plate. Okay, thin circular plate. Now all the made of same mass and the same material, same mass and same material. If you consider the area, which of the following diagram gives you more area? It is nothing but what, a plate. Okay, so it is nothing but plate, cube, and then sphere, hollow sphere. So maximum area is what? For the plate, and after that it is cube, and lastly is what? A sphere. Okay, so if we take out the area, so area of the plate and area of the cube and area of the sphere. Okay, if you make the relation, area of the plate is larger than the what? Area of the cube, and then area of the sphere. Okay, so this is what the, so area of the sphere is smaller. Okay, so why I am telling this? Because the rate, according to the Newton's law, according to the Newton's law, the rate of cooling is directly proportional to what? Sigma. Okay, sigma A, sorry, sigma you have that equation. Okay. So you will get that as K sigma A divided by ms. So T1 raised to 4 minus T naught raised to 4. Okay, now all the three materials are raised to the same temperature, that means T0, T is same and the T naught is same, material is same, specific heat is also same. Okay, so K is same, sigma is also same. So it depends, that means what? If dt by dt is directly proportional to what? Area. Directly proportional to what? Area. That means if the area is more, dt by dt is also more. That means rate of cooling, this is nothing but a rate of cooling, rate of cooling. Okay, now tell me which material or which shape has the larger area? That is nothing but the plate. Okay, so plate will cool fast because area is more, rate of cooling is more, that means it will cool fast, and after that sphere will cool slowly. Okay, so which option will be correct? Plate will cool fastest but the cube slowest. No, cube is not the slowest one. Okay, sphere will cool, no, fastest. Okay, because plate is the cool fastest. So option may be A or maybe C. Okay, so option D and B automatically cancel out. So we will see the C option, plate will be cool fastest and the sphere will slowest. Okay, so this option is correct. Okay, so plate, so remember this equation here, rate of cooling is directly proportional to area. More area, faster the cooling, more area, faster the cooling. Okay, so next one, next question. So this is this belongs to the what? A thermodynamics. Okay, topic thermodynamics. So here an adiabatic expansion, an ideal gas, the product of the pressure and the volume. Okay, so we know for ideal gas, for an ideal gas, PV is equal to what? nRT. PV is equal to what? nRT. This is the equation. Okay, so now for adiabatic expansion, for adiabatic expansion, okay, adiabatic expansion, temperature decreases. Temperature decreases. So temperature decreases because gas does work on system. Gas does work on the system by decreasing its temperature, and if the temperature decreases, that means if the T decreases, automatically the pressure and the volume, product of the pressure and the volume also decreases. That means, okay, if the temperature decreases, PV also decreases. PV also decreases. Okay, so this is what little bit a theoretical question. So option A is correct. Option A is correct. Okay, so next one we will see. Next question. A certain amount of heat energy is supplied to the monoatomic gas, okay, which expand at a constant pressure. What fraction of these are the what some options you have? Okay, actually it has a directly formula. Okay, we know delta Q is equal to what? Delta Q for monoatomic gas, we will take for the what? 1 mole. Okay, so you have delta Q. Okay, delta Q is equal to what? NCP delta T. Actually this is the equation, amount of heat given. Okay, so for N is equal to what? 1 mole. So delta Q is equal to what? Cp delta T. Cp delta T. Okay, so delta Q, you know, we know equation, delta Q is equal to what? Delta U plus delta W. Delta U plus delta W. That means amount of work, amount of heat supplied, it is utilized to increase the internal energy and the work done, So from this equation you will get the work done. Okay, so delta work done is equal to what? Delta Q minus delta of U. Delta of U, correct? Delta work done is equal to what? Delta Q is Cp delta T. Same way, internal energy actually Cv delta T. Therefore delta W is equal to what? Take out the delta T common, so delta T Cp minus Cv minus Cv. Okay, so remember this one. Okay, but we know we need what? Delta Q divided by delta W. Delta Q divided by delta W. Okay, so divide this, you will get, so Cp delta T divided by Cp minus Cv. Okay, and then delta T. So delta T cancel out. Delta Q is equal to what? Delta W. So Cp divided by Cp minus Cv. It can be written as 1 minus Cp divided by Cv. 1 minus Cp divided by Cv. Okay, so Cp divided by Cv. Okay, no, I think it is Cp Cp divided by Cv. Okay, so delta Q is Cv, so it becomes Cp, sorry, work done. Actually you have to make it reverse. How much fraction of work done? So delta W will be upper side, so here you have to write it down, delta W divided by delta Q. How much work heat is supplied, and among that heat supplied how much work is done. So this is what? A fraction. So it becomes what? Cp minus Cv divided by you will have Cp. Okay, so delta W is equal to what? Delta Q. So 1 minus Cv divided by Cp. Okay, and we know Cp divided by Cv is nothing but the gamma. Okay, therefore Cv divided by Cp is equal to what? 1 upon gamma. 1 upon gamma. Therefore delta W is equal to what? Delta Q is equal to what? So 1 minus Cv upon Cp. Cv upon Cp is nothing but 1 upon gamma. Okay, and for monoatomic gas, gamma is equal to what? 5 by 3. Monoatomic gas 5 by 3. You have to remember for monoatomic, diatomic and triatomic, like that. Okay, therefore delta W divided by delta Q is equal to what? 1 minus 1 upon 5 by 3. 5 by 3. Okay, I will solve that. So delta W delta Q is equal to what? Okay, so it becomes what? 5 minus 3 divided by 3. Okay, so delta W delta Q, it is 2 by 3. It is 2 by 3. Okay, sorry, it is 2 by 3. It is 5 actually. Yes, 2 by 5. Correct. So answer is C. Answer C is correct. Okay, so this is the solution. So now moving towards the next question. Okay, this one is simple. Belongs to the what? Oscillation. Okay, simple harmonic oscillation. So there are what? A tray of mass of 12 kg. This is what the tray of mass 12 kg. 12 kg. This one. Okay. It is supported by the two identical spring. Okay, as shown in the figure. When the tray is pressed down, that means when the tray is pressed down, it slightly and then release, it will execute the simple harmonic motion with a time period 1.5 seconds. The spring constant of the each spring is, now suppose the spring constant made up of same material, so K, and both are connected parallel, so K effective is nothing but the K1 plus K2. Therefore K effective is equal to what? Both are same, K plus K, so K effective is nothing but 2K. Okay, and we know time period T is equal to what? 2 by under root of m by K effective you have to take. K effective you have to take. Okay, so T is equal to what? 2 pi under root of m is 12. Okay, is it 12 kg? Yes, 12 kg divided by 2K. Divided by what? 2K. Squaring both side. Okay, so it becomes actually, we will write it as 3 by 2. Okay, 1.5 means what? 3 by 2. Squaring both side, it becomes what? 9 by 4 is equal to what? 4 pi square. Okay, so 4 pi square. Okay, so 4 pi square multiply by 12 divided by 2K. So 2 6 are, okay, so cancel out. So left is, okay, so I think little bit problem is there. Okay, so here just solve this, you will get what? So k. Okay, 2 pi 4 square. If you solve this, you will get so k you need. So k, take it out here. 4 pi square multiply by 6. Okay, so multiply by 4 and divided by 9. So k, if you solve this each and everything by placing all the value pi square, exactly you will get what? A 105 Newton. 105 Newton per meter. Okay, so solve this. Okay, so moving towards the next question now. Okay. So this question, a train is whistling at a constant frequency. Okay, now suppose this is the observer, okay, whose speed is 0. Observer speed is 0, and one train is moving this side with whistling. Train is moving with this side. Okay, so he is stationary and the train is moving towards. So the apparent frequency v dash is increases. Okay, and once the train crosses and train is moving in this side, okay, with same speed, then the apparent frequency is what? Decreases. So I will mention this as a v1 dash and this is v2 dash. So in both the cases, which frequency is more? If the train is moving towards the observer, at that time the frequency is more, and if the train is moving away from the this train observer, frequency will be less. So you can make it here is less than the what? Equation. Okay, now which of the graph will be represent? Okay, so as it is moving towards the observer. Okay, so when it is at the observer, it hertz a maximum frequency. It hertz maximum frequency, and as it move, okay, away from the observer, the frequency, or the you can say frequency goes on decreases as the time passes. Okay, so which option is correct? You can see here A option. The time passes, frequency is increases and it is maximum and then decreases. No. Okay, so it is not possible. Okay, A is not possible. B, increases maximum and then no. Okay, here it is also constant. It is also not possible. Okay, so when it is, okay, so when it is actually on the what, near the this one, near the what, observer, it hertz the maximum frequency, and as it is move, okay, as it is move, that means the frequency goes on changes, and at this it is maximum and suddenly drop, and as it is move away from this, it will get the again constant. It will get again constant. Okay, so option D is correct. Option D is correct. Okay, so it need some little bit basic things. Okay, so remember the Doppler's effect thing. Okay, it is on the what? Doppler's effect. Next. Okay, actually this question, okay, little bit it has some sort of confusion is there. Okay, whether the option A is correct or C is correct. Okay, so unless and until the board will provide the answer queue. Okay, so then and then only get about this. Okay, according to my calculation, I got the option A, but according to the some keys are given option C is correct. Okay, so there is what little bit confusion about this. Okay, so when the Karnataka examination board will display the answer key, so by that answer key you can judge which option is correct, whether it is A or whether it is C. Okay, so most probability is there, all the answers keys are given by answer C is correct. Okay, so just verify whether it is A or not. Okay, so it requires some basic things. Okay, so for that, okay, so next we will move. Okay, this one is very important. Okay, electric field lines of the on the left have twice the separation on the those of the on the right. Okay, so here is the electric field A point, that is it is given electric field at the A point is 40 volt per meter, and this separation is exactly the twice this separation, that means half of this, and then if this you consider twice of this, that means electric field is here 40, then what will be the electric field point B? It becomes half. Okay, so electric field at B is equal to what? 20 volt per meter. Then force on the charge Q into E, electric field at B. So if, because you have to place the charge 20 microcoulomb at B point, so Q is 20 into 10 to the power of minus 6 multiplied by E is 20. So F is equal to what? 400 into 10 to the power of minus 6. So F is equal to what? 4 into 10 to the power of minus 4 Newton. Okay, so option A is correct. Option A is correct. Okay. So next. Okay. infinitely long thin wire. Okay, so it is also depends on the what Gauss law first application, thin wire. So it depends on the what E is equal to what lambda 2 pi epsilon naught r. Okay, so lambda is given, r is given, you have to find out what electric field. Okay, so I will just multiply by this 2 and divide by this 2, so it becomes what 2 lambda 4 pi epsilon naught r. Okay, therefore E is equal to what 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught r 2 lambda divided by r, because I need this separately. Okay, so E is equal to what 9 into 10 to the power of 9 1 by 4 into 10 to the power of minus 2 coulomb per meter. Okay, and then multiply by 2 this and divided by what r is 20 centimeter minus 2. Okay, so E, if you solve this, definitely you will get C option. Okay, so just solve this, definitely you will get the C option. Okay, so if I want to solve, then it becomes what 2 2s are 4. Okay, so it becomes 4.5 10 to the power of 7. Okay, and then 10 to the power of minus, it becomes plus 2. Okay, then it becomes 20, then it becomes 20. Okay, if you solve this E, you will get 2.25 into 10 to the power of 8 Newton per coulomb. Okay, just solve this one. Okay, next one, this is also a simple one. Okay, it has a straight direct question. Okay, when the electric dipole is placed in the uniform electric field, then what will be the time period of that oscillation? Okay, so for the dipole, for the actually electrical dipole, PE, this is actually standard result. Okay, and for magnetic dipole, there is a what a magnetic dipole, T is equal to what 2 pi under root of I divided by MB. Magnetic field, electric field, magnetic dipole moment, electrical dipole moment. I is nothing but the moment of inertia. Okay, so it is belongs to the what the first chapter. So option B is correct. Option B is correct. Okay, so next one, the difference between the two equivalent capacitance of the two identical capacitors is connected parallel in the series is 6 microfarad. Okay, so it's CS and CP is equal to what 6 microfarad, that is given. Difference between the parallel CP and CS of two equivalent. Okay, so how to calculate the CP? C1 plus C2, but both are equal, that means CP is equal to what C plus C, so CP is equal to what 2C. Okay, similarly CS, okay, C1 C2 divided by C1 plus C2, correct? So it becomes what 1 upon CS is equal to what 1 upon C1 plus 1 upon C2. So 1 upon CS is equal to what C1 C2 C1 plus C2. Therefore CS is equal to what C1 C2 C1 plus C2. Okay, so both are same, C square, it becomes 2C. Therefore CS is equal to what C by 2, C by 2. So 2C minus C by 2 is equal to what 6 microfarad, 6 microfarad, correct? And okay, so if you solve this, definitely C, you will get what 4 microfarad. Just solve and get the answer. Okay, so option C is correct. Option C is correct. Okay, so next one, this is also a little bit theoretical question. Okay, a figure shows 3 points. Okay, so read this question. Okay, so the figure shows there are 3 points in the electric field, uniform electric field, that means electric field at every point is same, constant. Okay, and the A point, B point and C point. So what will be the potential relation at A point, B point and C point? So this is what your question. Okay, so we know if this is the electric field direction, then potential decreases in the direction of electric field. Potential decreases in the direction of electric field because E is equal to what dV by dr, and that too negative. Okay, that means in the direction of the electric field potential decreases. It means what potential at A point and B point at the same point. So potential at A and B both are same, but the potential at C, it is less than the what A and B. So which option will be correct? Okay, so potential at A and potential at B both are equal, and it is less than the what C, because C point is further ahead, okay, in this electric field. So more is the that means in this direction the electric potential decreases. So option C is correct. Sorry, not option C, this one, option B is correct, because A and B has a maximum potential compared to the what C. Okay, So this is a simple basic question. So remember, potential decreases in the direction of electric field. Okay. So next, moving towards the next question. When the soap bubble is charged, its radius increases. Okay, its radius decreases or remains same or increases or decreases. Whenever you have the soap bubble, if you apply the charge, okay, so this charge will try to repel each other. Charge will try to repel each other, and due to this, the surface area will be increases. And if the surface of this area increases, that means what? Radius is also increases. So option A is correct. Option A is correct. Okay. Next. Okay. This one. Okay. Hot filament liberates an electron with a zero initial velocity. The anode potential is given. The speed of the electron is. Okay. So you need half m v square is equal to what? Nothing but the work done. But work done is equal to what? Q into V. Okay. Because whatever the work done is converted into, it is actually energy, potential energy. Okay. And this is V is nothing but potential. Okay. Therefore V square is equal to what? Okay. 2qv divided by m. 2qv divided by m. Therefore V is equal to what? Under root of 2qv divided by m. So V, place all the value. 2. Charge on the electron 1.6 10 to the power of minus 19. Potential is given 1200 divided by mass of the 9.1 10 to the power of minus 31. Okay, if you solve this, definitely you will get this answer, C answer. Okay, so you just solve this and get this answer definitely. Okay, so next one. Metal rod, okay, of length 10 centimeter of rectangular cross section. Okay, so you have this metal rod like this. Okay, and actually this is the cross section area. Okay, so this length is what? 10 centimeter. Okay, and then height and breadth, so this is 1 centimeter and this is half centimeter, like that. Okay, now the resistance will be maximum. So we know resistance is directly proportional to what? L upon A. Okay, that means what? If L increases, resistance is also increases, and if the A increases, resistance decreases. Okay, or A is minimum, resistance is maximum. Resistance is maximum. Okay, so which of the option is correct? So maximum when the battery is connected across the what? 1 centimeter and 2 centimeter. So across the what? 1 centimeter and 2 centimeter if you connect. Okay, so it will cover only this much of area. Okay, and the next, okay, that means minimum area. So maximum when the battery is connected 10 centimeter. 10 centimeter means what? The whole and then half. That means this one to this end. Okay, so it has a more area, correct? And then C, if you consider C, okay, and D. Okay, so according to this equation, resistance is maximum when the area is minimum. Okay, so resistance will be maximum. Okay, and you can consider all the areas. This area is minimum, this area is minimum, so this A option is correct. A option is correct. Okay, among this, because this area is maximum. If you compare this area will be what? A maximum one. Okay, sorry, minimum area. Okay. So next, so that's why the option A is correct. Option A is correct. Okay, next, moving towards, okay, a car has a fresh battery. Okay, so read this sentence, and the EMF is given. Okay, so E is given 12 volt, and the internal resistance is 2 into 10 to the power of minus 2 ohm is given, and the current is 80 ampere. So we know equation, V is equal to what? EMF minus I into R. So V 12 minus I is 80 into 20 10 to the power of minus 2. So V is equal to what? 12 minus, it becomes 2, not 20. So 160 multiplied by 10 to the power of minus 2. So V is equal to what? 12 minus 1.6. So V 10.4 volt. Potential they are asked. Okay, so use this equation. V is equal to what? E minus IR. So moving towards the next question. Okay, so potential has a uniform wire length. Okay, so L1 is given 5 meter, and then E1 is given 10 volt. Okay, next one, connected in series between the ends a secondary cell of the that is which gives you what balancing length of 200 centimeter. You have to find out what the EMF of the cell. So we know the application of the EMF, application of the potentiometer. So E1 divided by E2 is nothing but L1 divided by L2. Okay, so E2 you have to find out. Therefore E2 is equal to what? E1 multiplied by L2 by L1. So E1 is 10 multiplied by L2 200 divided by 5. Okay, sorry, it becomes what 200 centimeter, and this is 10 volt. So you will get the EMF balancing length is 200. So E1 E2 is equal to what? L1 L2. Therefore E2 you have to find out the EMF of the secondary cell E2. Okay, so E2 will move that side. So E1 L2 by L1. Okay, so it becomes, okay, so E1 is you have 10 multiplied by, okay, L2. So L2 is what? 200 and divided by 5 meter. Okay, 5 meter means 500 centimeter. Okay, so 2 cancel zeros, 5 2s are, therefore E2 is equal to what? 4 volt. So remember, this length is in centimeter, this length is in meter. So 5 meter means what? 500 meter is centimeter, 500 centimeter that you have to take. Okay, so moving towards the next question. So color code you have to remember. Okay, so you have to remember the color code. BB Roy, okay, Great Britain had very good vibe. Okay, so black, brown, red, orange, yellow, green, sorry, green, blue, violet, gray, and white. Okay, so you can consider here. Okay, the first one. Okay, so first we will see that is A option we will see. Okay, so red means what? It becomes 0 1 2. Okay, so it becomes 2, and then gray is nothing but 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Gray is 8, so it is 8, and then multiply by brown. Brown is nothing but multiplier actually 10. Okay, and then plus minus 10%, plus minus 10%. Okay, so it is now what? 280 plus minus of 10%. So I will just convert here. So what I will do here, multiply by 10 to the power of 3 and divide by 10 to the power of 3 and plus minus 10%. So this I will left. So this number I divided with 1000. So it becomes 2.8 multiply by 10 to the power of 3 plus minus 10. Okay, 10%. So 0.28 kilo ohm. Okay, plus minus 10%. So only the first option will gives you the answer. So option A is correct. And if you rest calculate, it will give you different values. Okay, so this option match with what? Your answer. Okay, so solve one by one, and which option will give you correct answer, that will be what? The correct answer. Unfortunately, fortunately the first option itself is correct. Okay, so you have to sometimes convert. You have to sometimes convert. Okay. So remember that color code, it was a simple one. Okay. Next, okay, it required a lot of calculation. Okay, it required a lot of calculation. So simply, okay, so simply I will provide you the option A. A is correct. Okay, because you need some symmetric or symmetric diagrams as well as. Okay, so actually it's formula is direct formula is there. 5 by 6 multiplied by R it is. Okay, so 5 by 6, what is the resistance of the each value of the resistance? It is 1, so that's why it is become 5 by 6 ohm. Okay, it is actually standard formula because 6 phases are there. Okay, so next one. Okay, IV characteristic of the copper wire of length L and the area of cross section is shown below. The slope of the curve becomes. Okay, so we know slope is
I'm a girl about a 10. I should fuck her in a Benz.